Hey guys, how are we all? So welcome to My Way Tarot. This will be a reading for all Leo placements. So if you have Leo anywhere in your birth chart, this reading may be for you. This will be a timeless reading for the next 30 days. So whenever you come across this reading, the messages may resonate here. It doesn't necessarily have to be when I post the video. So if you do happen to see this at a much later date, there still could be some messages in here for you. Now guys, if love does come through in this reading, which it most likely will do, I could be reading for yourself or your love interest, the one that's on your mind. So please use your own sense of discernment with those particular messages. And when I call out the zodiac signs, when I get into the tarot, these could be for the sun, moon, rising and Venus placements for yourself or your love interest. Now this will be quite an in-depth reading, and we're going to start off here with these kind of channeled messages. Then we're going to get into tarot and then some more oracle messages at the end. So I just want to say thank you guys for your patience. I know it's been a while since I've posted anything for you guys. I have unfortunately not been in the best of health, so I'm sorry if you can kind of tell with my voice. But I just want to say thank you for your understanding, okay? So we're going to get into this now. So angels of love and light, could we please have clear and concise messages for all Leo placements for the next 30 days? What do they need to know, please and thank you? What's going on for all Leo placements for this timeless reading for the next 30 days? Please and thank you. Now guys, I do have content available on the channel for you already. If you hadn't had a chance to see any of it, I did 2 different Halloween specials where I had Leo messages in there, and I've recently posted a YouTube short for you as well as. So if you haven't had the chance to see any of those, I would greatly appreciate it. Moving with purpose and intention. Beautiful. Okay. What else wants to come through for you? Well, that wanted to show itself. Planning for the future. Wow. Okay. So we have moving and planning and purpose and intention in the future coming through very strongly. Wow. So some of you may be wanting to move. I'm hearing dying to move. Okay. I know that could sound a little bit dramatic, but maybe that actually is the case. Tricks. Tricks are for kids. Wow. So Tricks, I do believe, is an American cereal, okay? So some of you may love breakfast. I know that sounds a bit random, or potentially you have children, or you're planning for the future where you would like to have children, or some of you may be living in kind of like a family home environment or at your childhood home, or in that particular neighborhood, or maybe with friends. I'm getting friends of the family or family members are kind of nearby. And I feel like you're just ready for something new. You want to get out, okay? So yeah, this is really interesting. I feel like some of you have been dealing with a lot of spiritual warfare. Always have a place in my heart for you. So that wanted to show through with a love message. There is someone who's planning their future and they want you to be in their future. They could have been dealing with some very immature energies around them, some sort of trickster energy to get things delayed between you and someone, but I feel like things are changing up here. Yeah, codependency, wow, okay. So you could have been dealing with someone who was very codependent on you, or maybe you've had issues with this, or maybe even a love interest has had to deal with this as well. But I feel like you've done a lot of healing in regards to this, and it's something that you've dealt with, but you've learnt your lesson, you've gone through the healing, you have this recognition of what this is, and I feel like you're just so ready for the next chapter in your life here. We have salt and pepper hair, silver fox. Wow, so some of you could be dealing with an older person here in regards to a love connection. But that doesn't necessarily have to be the case. There could be actually someone that's older, maybe a parent or a family member who is older, and they may be codependent here on you. And I'm getting drawn to the word fox. So there's a sense of like slyness to do with someone and their intentions. And also, wow, okay, so we have STDs or STIs came through. So some of you could be dealing with some health issues as of right now in regards to this, or maybe someone that you're dealing with in a love interest, maybe they've had this come into their fruition and they've not made their way to you potentially, or you may not made your way to someone because something may have not necessarily cleared up, or somebody wants to open up and talk to you about this, okay? I'm hearing for a lot of you, if this is the case, for some of you, I'm getting predominantly told it's not through any fault of your own, okay? So there could have been definitely some sort of trickster energy here where someone wasn't very upfront with you or transparent about a situation, and they may have abused a situation. But look, we have jealousy, envy, and green-eyed monster. So yeah, there's definitely someone who may have wanted to wish on your downfall here so that you wouldn't end up maybe having children, or you'd have issues with your fertility, or that there would be delays with you and someone special getting back together or meeting, because there's energy here that doesn't want you to be together, okay? I'm getting that. Fear of success. So these other individuals who may be looking at you or looking at your life, they're fearful of you becoming successful because they know that you're meant to be of a great success here, or they know that you're moving through a purpose and intention. And even if things have been a bit slow to pick up for you, or things haven't worked out very well for a little while now, I'm really getting this overall energy that you can overcome anything and everything. And I'm hearing that no weapon formed against you will prosper, okay? No weapon formed against you will prosper. So this is a very deep message that's coming through already for you guys. Not quite what I thought may come through for you, but obviously it's here for a reason, so we're going to go through with it. But look, with the world at the bottom of the deck on this Modern Witch Tarot, we have Leo, Taurus, Scorpio and Aquarius placements coming through. There's a major cycle that is closing out in your life, and I feel like you're so ready for your new beginning. You've been successful in something. Maybe you've even been fearful of your own success, fearful of your own power, fearful of, you know, well, what happens if things do actually work out for me? You know, maybe you haven't had the best of luck, okay? Or you may have felt like everything's been against you, the universe has been against you. And, you know, it's difficult, especially in the past few months. I do believe we've had Saturn in retrograde. And, you know, Saturn is a planet in regards to discipline. And obviously with it being, you know, in Pisces now, going direct in Pisces, Pisces energy is all very like watery, it's very emotional, it's kind of the sense of illusions and being all over the place. And I feel like there could be something that's getting cleared up for you after a period of time of things being in the dark, but you're going to have the sense of clarity about what you are to do next, okay, where you're heading next. And you're actually going to be seen as a big deal. I'm hearing in this world, and I'm here. So somebody maybe want to show to you that they're here for you and that they have this place in their heart for you, and they want you and them to, you know, get together and move forward in a very positive direction. As I say this with the Three of Pentacles breaking up the deck, which is all to do with collaboration, but also this can be an indicator to me as in the 3D reality, and we have the world, so as in Mother Earth kind of energy, Mother Gaia. So maybe some of you are tapping more into your feminine energy, or you're kind of not disregarding your feminine energy, you're kind of taking more consideration over your health, your well-being, and putting yourself first, because maybe you've been someone that's always been putting everyone else before you, and you've had difficulties with looking after yourself. And I feel like you're closing out a cycle whereby it's like, no, I'm hearing predominantly for some reason someone say me, myself, and I. So maybe you've been on your own for a long time, or you haven't felt like you've had much assistance or help. And that's why you potentially have been, wanting to kind of like attack everything, like with the sense of purpose. I'm getting like attack, you know, where you have this drive and this ambition and you just want everything done yesterday, like the sense of go, go, go. But there may have been some sort of mindset where you've had this mentality for a while and you've been kind of forced to slow down, or forced into a way where you're in the sense of submission and surrendering maybe to the universe or to certain outcomes here, that you may have, wanted for a very long time, but it's not shown up yet. And so therefore it's like, well, is it ever going to happen? Am I kidding myself here? But actually, if there have been delays, there's been delays for a reason. And, there's been some tricky energy around in the sense of the unseen. The universe oversees everything, okay? And I feel like if things that you may have wanted to happen happened any sooner, there could have been worse kind of off implications in regards to that happening at the time, rather than later on down the line. But it's difficult because then it gets us to play tricks on our own mind or tricks on ourselves, whereby we're thinking like, well, are we worthy of this or we're not worthy of this? But a delay is not a deny, okay? Yeah, look at that. There's your energy with the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So this has been about like getting your mojo back, your confidence back. I'm hearing your swagger back, okay? You may have been feeling very burnt out and you've been wanting to have this sense of get up and go and get everything done and be more in your masculine energy. Now I'm reading energy rather than gender or sex, but I feel what's been really, really challenging for you is to actually, work smarter rather than harder. I'm picking up on, okay? Yeah, I'm getting that. Look, as I say that with the King of Swords, work smarter rather than harder, okay? Using your mind here to come up with other strategies on how you can still get the same sense of the results that you're wanting in regards to maybe a project or a certain move or doing of something for yourself that's gonna, I'm hearing, cause like big waves in your life, but then still being able to kind of sit back as we have these, these kings and queens sitting back on their throne. They're not like actively doing of anything. They're kind of thinking of their next actions here, moving with purpose and intention, planning for the future. So yeah, this is really profound. As I say this with the Empress, Taurus and Libra energy, but divine feminine as well. And I was saying about being in that receptive energy, about, doing a lot less. But it's like picking and choosing of the right things that you feel for you and not kind of going at things all the time, full steam ahead. So there's something that's being worked out for you here. You will be able to rest, but look, King of Wands coming through as well. This is so your reading, guys, obviously. We just saw the King and the Queen of Wands. So you could be dealing with a very strong soulmate connection, which I have no doubt here. Maybe even a past life connection or a twin flame connection, divine masculine, divine feminine energy. But there is someone who's taking action to come forward towards you so that you don't have to be doing of everything. Maybe you've been the one out in the forefront doing your best here and kind of leading a particular romantic connection. And then you've had to kind of sit back and hold on the brakes for you doing anything extra and let this person, I'm getting past person, let this person do their bit. And they are actually doing of their bit. This person may be trying to figure out how to talk to you. As I say that with the Page of Swords, which is all in regards to communication here. This person's looking at you from afar, wondering how to speak to you, wondering how to bring up something in regards to your connection. They want to give you some sort of news, maybe. okay? Maybe it's about their health, or maybe you feel the need to talk to this person about your health, like we got that kind of card earlier. So there could be lots that needs to be discussed. I'm hearing it's not what you think. So there could be this sense of feeling like rejected in some way, or abandoned in some way, or feeling kind of left out in the cold in some way, because someone may have been a bit more detached and a bit more like separate from you, like they've been very focused on doing their own thing. Or maybe you've been in this energy as well, or both of you, but I feel ultimately if you're wanting this love connection, you're getting ready to have of that to come together, okay? Yeah, as I say that, guys, see me at the sun, there's your energy, Leo. Yeah, it will all work out, okay? Everything that you're wanting in regards to this connection, you know, if you really do want it to work out, there are happier times ahead, okay? Better times ahead. So let's get some cards on the table. Look, with the Ten of Pentacles and the Sun. So as far as romantic interest of goes, there is someone who's planning a future. Look, planning for the future, moving with intention and purpose to make their way to you. Look, what's this wanting to show through? The Empress, so divine feminine energy, soulmate energy, twin flame energy. Gosh, lots of different messages are coming through. So honestly, please only take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. But let's get some cards for this reading for Leo. Wow, guys, well, King of Wands, there you are. Okay, with the High Priestess, Cancer, maybe Pisces energy. So someone is keeping a lot to themselves, okay, keeping things a secret, but I feel like you have this strong intuition whereby you have this knowing that things are actually working out for you in regards to this connection with this love interest, but also in other areas of your life as well. But it's like, well, am I just tricking myself? Because nothing seems to show like it's manifesting as of yet. You know, am I going delulu here? Like, you know, I'm getting that kind of energy. But look, you've been a bit unsure here with the Two of Wands. But I feel like you're just getting told as of right now to kind of hold on tight here and to try to manage, you know, whatever emotions that are coming up for you in the best way possible that you know how to. But maybe sometimes it's, you know, easy to kind of know of what the right thing or the next thing to do is, but you don't really want to be doing of it for some reason. I'm getting that sense of self-sabotage, but look, you do want this new beginning, and someone wants a new beginning with you here with the Fool, and you are ready for this new beginning. And it's incredibly exciting. But like I said to you, we had that card in the middle of the deck on the channeled messages, which said the fear of success. And we have the World, you know, as number 21 in the kind of major arcana for the tarot. And then that closes up and it starts a whole new major arcana tarot cycle, which is the Fool. So you are in this transition phase where you're not quite in your new beginning and you're not quite out of something, and you may be feeling a little bit in la la land, in limbo, okay? But look, with the Two of Cups and the Fool, just know everything's working out for you in regards to love, certain connections in your life, you know, partnerships, friendships even, attracting soul family, soul tribe. There are going to be people who want to be of assistance to you and give to you and help you out, because I feel like, you know, it's so easy just to kind of be like, look, I've got this. But, you know, do many people actually ask you if you want any help? Probably not, because they feel like you've got everything under control. But you would love for someone to actually ask if you would want any help or assistance with something. Because if they were to ask and you were to say yes, 9 times out of 10, if that has happened in the past, they have the best intentions in the world and the purpose to be able to help you, because it's going to be contributing to your future in some way. and then they don't follow through. And so you're like, well, you know, a bit of time has gone by here and I could have done with that, you know, being sorted out sooner, or this person said that they would help me and then they just never bothered, or they didn't show up, or they weren't of assistance, or I ended up having to, you know, take action and do everything of myself. And then if they were to potentially remember later on down the line that they offered you some help, you're just sitting there and go, well, actually, I ended up doing it, so thanks. But, you know, look, with the death card, Scorpio energy, and we're currently in Scorpio season. So, yeah, you've kind of cut that off. You've been like, well, I've done the work that you said that you would help me with, and I've transformed. But look, with the Seven of Swords and the death card, you thought that these people were going to be able to be of assistance, and they either said that they would and then they didn't ever have the intentions to be there, or that they lied, you know? That they lied in saying the sense that they wanted to help you because it would make them look good to everyone else around them. If, for instance, they had an audience, I'd be like, well, I can help you with that. Of course, it wouldn't be a problem. Oh, that'd be wonderful. Thanks so much. And then, well, you know, the other people around who this person's got this sense of audience for, they're not going to be checking in to see whether this person actually helped you or not, are they? Because they've already seen that someone's had the sense of intentions to assist you, but they didn't, or they don't. So why would they question on them or bring it up or what have you? And then it makes it awkward, if you know what I mean. Anyway, lots of different messages. What else here plays for Leo? Yeah, guys, didn't I say to you about this sense of fear of being, you know, successful, about being rejected or abandoned in some way? You know, you've dealt with a lot of hardship and you've had to turn back, you know, turn your back on people. Look, as I said about people trying to help you out, or if they were to help you out, you'd be like, well, thank you, but I've been doing everything on my jack here, so you've kind of tried to show yourself as a mate to me or a friend, but it's me that's been doing it all, yeah? But I've learned how to do what I've needed to do, so I guess I gained the wisdom in that. But yeah, of course, I would have liked to have somebody actually coming through and showing off some sort of support, or even giving me the sense of recognition that if there was the sense of being noticed, that I managed to figure out what it was, that I got, like, you know, a bit of recognition or a pat on the back on it. Not, you know, yeah, it just would have been a bit nice, that's all. To say, look, I did the level up and the learning, and, you know, you managed to figure it out. But yeah, of course you would rather have someone there actually be there for you. But I'm hearing, what's that? So maybe some of you are self-employed, okay? You've dealt with a lot of lack, poverty, consciousness, I'm hearing, like poverty consciousness, scarcity. You know, you may have been nearly on the brink of homelessness, okay, having difficulty paying with your bills, having no energy whatsoever, okay, no support, no assistance, no one to be able to be there to actually back you, you know, no one actually showing up for you. And this is hard. It's difficult because there's a sense of, like, trying not to be in this victim mentality. And that is a battle in itself. But I feel like you've overcome that. But it's not been easy. Yeah, as I say that with the Hermit, Virgo energy, you've overcome so much. And unfortunately, the reason why you are so wise, I'm picking up on, is because of all the life experiences that you've gone through. You haven't sat there and read it in a book. You've gone through a lot of ish. You've gone through a lot. And so people may be like, well, you're coming across as this wise old soul. How do you know this? And I said, well, unfortunately, I've been through a lot in my life. And when I kind of speak to people, or, you know, if they come forward towards me for that sense of assistance, I'm able to be there to be of help. But then it's like, there is someone who has a lot of love for you and feels a deeper spiritual connection with you, who's like, well, who's actually there to be of a support to you? And you're like, well, me. So, and then the silence says itself, right? So if you're having a down day, who's there for you? Well, me. I have to do all of that. I have to kind of regulate my emotions, and I have to kind of, you know, do all of this. I haven't got someone to kind of lean on. It's just me. Gosh, this is getting deep, guys, but obviously it's here for a reason. I feel like things are definitely changing in regards to your finances or your career. Definitely you've been on your last legs here, but it's changing. Yeah, you've been scrimping, you've been saving, you've been budgeting, you have literally been moving account from one thing to another thing, okay? Maybe even feeling a little bit blocked off in regards to wanting to connect to others, because it doesn't seem to matter how much you try to connect to other people. You know, I hear what's the point? For some of you, be like, well, what's the point? You know, they either want something out of me anyway, or they just want to show to me that they're feeling like they can feel better about themselves, that they're actually going to be of support to me. But where are they to actually help out? Yeah, look, with the Seven of Pentacles. You don't want to be blocked off from people. It's not that at all. But you've had to really shut yourself down away from other individuals, or you're needing to do all of this to protect your energy, unfortunately, because you have people that want you to be in a worse off position than what you've already been in. And it's sick. But unfortunately, that is the reality of a situation. Yeah, wanting you to be stuck here and not see a way out, because they know the potential that you have to be of a great success, to be a leader, to be of someone with a sense of authority and purpose, and, you know, are there for a number of people who have been through similar situations that you have, but you've managed to come out the other side. Now, other people, when they look at you or perceive you, you know, they certainly don't look at you and think, oh gosh, they've had a hard life, like it's, you know, physically obvious. But you have. They think, oh, well, there's been no skin off their nose. I mean, they seem to look pretty attractive. They've, you know, they're clean and they've got this and they're doing that. So, yeah, of course, they should be fine, right? That's not always the case. It's not always the case. But look, with the Queen of Cups, I feel like even when you absolutely have nothing or nearly nothing left, you still give. You still are generous. You still try to be there for others, even when they're not there for you. You have the biggest heart. And it's difficult, because with that Queen of Cups energy, it's like you have a love interest who's like, well, who gives you love, or who cares for you? Especially if you've been in a, you know, a separation from someone for a long time and you've not had the opportunity to get this going with a love connection, and you may have kind of worked together or been friends or whatever. They were like, well, who's been looking out for you? And or you could say, well, you can hear crickets, right? I mean, no one. Me. Yeah, look at that with the Empress. But you don't be the Empress. You don't become the Empress without going through all the ish, okay? But you're coming through as Empress energy. So things are looking up for you. Yeah, look, expect positive news coming in for you soon with that Page of Wands. And expect someone to come forward towards you and say, look, actually, I really do want to plan a future with you. I see you as the mother or the father, or, you know, of my children, or I want to, you know, for us to move in together. I want us to get married. I want us to live this really beautiful, fulfilling life. I really feel like I could do love. Getting to do life with you, and I'm hearing I do love you. So there's someone who's been in a similar position to you who knows exactly what it feels like. And that's why they're coming through, to be of a great support to you. And they're not going to be playing games with you, okay? They're not. Because you won't tolerate it. You won't. You'll have your guard up quicker than anything if you can sense that someone doesn't have the best of intentions for you, or the right intentions. You'll just know. And it'll be incredibly disappointing, but at least then you'll know the truth, right? What else here, please? Gosh, this is deep. Knight of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with the Page of Wands. So lots of fire coming through, which obviously is not surprising. With the Five of Wands and the Hanged One. Pisces energy with the Empress, Taurus, Libra, and everything is fine. Ten of Swords. Yeah, you've been dealing with this mental conflict, right? Of, well, do I actually let people know that I've had to make all of these sacrifices and that I've actually been in a really, really difficult predicament for a very long time? Everyone kind of seems to look at me and think, oh, well, everything's fine. But you can see those 10 long swords that have been stuck in her back. Painful, right? But look, justice is coming in for you. Balancing of the scales and an Emperor. Look at that. Libra and Aries, divine masculine. So yeah, there is someone who knows what it's like to lose of everything, or to not have very much, okay? But also to have been, I'm hearing bullied, to have been made fun of, humiliated in some way, to be shamed upon, all of this stuff. You know what it's like, so do they, and I feel like this person still sees you. I'm getting still sees you for some reason, maybe online. Still sees you rock up every single day and trying to be in the best energy that you can, with a sense of positivity and excitement, in order to be of help to others. This person sees through this stuff that you've been through because they recognise it. But anyone else around you hasn't even clocked on. Or if they've clocked on, they don't care to ask. Or they haven't. And this is painful, because you would think that they would do, but they haven't. Yeah, look. You may have known these people for a long time. They could be family members even here, siblings with the Page of Cups. But I feel like you're transitioning out of something, and you're finally getting ready to, I'm hearing, just live life how you want to live it now. I'm hearing that song, I Want to Break Free by Queen. Yeah, your time is coming here. Judgment Day is being called on your life. Sagittarius energy. Goodness, this is so intense. Obviously, this is a general reading, so only please take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. But I feel like there have been certain investments that you've been wanting to make for a very long time, okay? Just to feel like you're kind of on par with everyone else, with whatever they've got going on in their life. And it doesn't seem to how much action you put in. It doesn't seem to matter how well you save. It doesn't seem to matter, you know, if you were to materially check up and compare to other people around you, you'd be like, well, I've got nothing. I literally feel like I have nothing. You know, all that hard work, all that sense of striving and pushing and doing all of this every single day. And then people are like, well, have you bought a house? Have you got a car? When are you getting married? Have you got children? Well, no, I'm just trying to make sure I can pay my bills. What do you mean? And it's difficult, especially if you're trying to make it out on your own and doing something very unconventional here, which is evidently the case with the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands. I mean, you know, you're not doing the kind of usual 9 to 5. You're doing something that's a little bit out of the box, but gives you that sense of fire in your belly. It's something that you love doing, but it's not really been bringing the coin in that much. And it's been hard. and you've had to heal certain aspects in regards to that. But the thing is, in order to have a solid foundation of something that is going to stand the test of time in the sense of having a legacy, you have to build everything brick by brick. You know, you have to do the practical steps, and it takes time. And then it's difficult when you've got people around you saying of these certain things like, well, you should be further ahead by now. Well, wait, you should give up. Well, why don't you go back to doing what you were doing before? At least you were bringing some sort of money in. You know, you only got a hobby anyway, so what's the fucking point? Excuse my language. But do you get what I mean? Yeah, look, but you know it's going to pay off anyway with the Ten of Pentacles. You know it will. You know, Rome isn't built in a day. But you will have your come up. You will have your glow up. You will have your security. You will have your stability. You will. It's manifesting here with the Magician. Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio. Just believe. But it's so hard. Especially when you've got everyone else around you telling you shouldn't. But that's half the battle. About ignoring everyone else and what they think. But they surely haven't had the guts to try it for themselves, to do what you're doing or you're looking into doing. And they wish they had the bravery, they wish they had the courage, but they would just rather kind of mark you down on it to make themselves feel a bit better about it, because the fact that if you were to be successful, which you most likely will be, very successful, very wealthy, very abundant, and not just in the monies, in every other area of your life. And these people would be like, feel sick, because they're like, well, gosh, they actually proved me wrong. They actually did it. They actually went and done it. They only went and bloody done it. And I've been sitting here pointing fingers and laughing at them, when really I should have been pointing that finger at myself and questioning what I'm doing with myself, rather than, you know, putting all my energy into trying to get them to be brought down. And that's what we saw earlier with that jealousy, envy, and the green-eyed monster. These people are going to be like, well, you don't deserve that. You'll be like, well, yes, I effing do. Thanks. And I don't need you to tell me I don't deserve it, because I effing do. Look at that with the sun. There's your energy. Point proven. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm going to thank you to my guides for being here, of support in this reading for you today. I know it's been a long reading so far, but this is obviously so significant for you at this time. You will have your come up. You will have your glow up. You will have everything that you've been wanting, and everything would have been worth it. Just keep effing going. Keep effing going. You've got this. Oh my gosh, with the 4 of effing wands, it will be worth it. You've got this. You've got it. Don't give up. Don't lose hope now. The angels, look at that with temperance flying out. The angels, the universe, source, your ancestors, your guardian angels, they got your effing back. Look at that. They've been protecting you and looking after you. And if there has been anything around that's been circulating in regards to energy to be throwing off you, okay, to get you to stay in this energy or to never get out of it, it's been seen to. They've been able to play their tricks for kids for a certain amount of period of time. Certain things have been, let slide, as it were, to see how you would deal with it. And I feel like you've been dealing with what you've been dealing with flying colours, and you've been just focusing on bettering and transmuting that energy for yourself, rather than kind of like putting out the sense of anger or revenge or doing of things in a lower vibration to other people. Okay? You've been moving through in this kind of earth angel energy, coming from a place of your heart, being pure of spirit. 444, my timer as I say that is 40 minutes and 44 seconds, which is 4 is the number of the angels, okay? You've been wounded and certain things have been sent your way, but nothing that you can't handle. And whatever pain that you've been through, it's temporary, and you're being divinely guided at this time. You're being looked out for. But also, you have someone who is very nervous to approach you. Very nervous to approach you, to talk to you, because all they want to do is to heal of a situation between the two of you. As I say that, there's your effing energy with the Queen of Wands. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. We're clarifying the King of Wands. So, yeah, there's a divine counterpart energy here, soulmate. Someone who feels very spiritually connected to you, who's getting ready to come through and kind of put their toe in the water and see where you're at with them. As I say that with the Knight of effing Cups, coming forward with a love offer, a proposal of sorts, okay? Not necessarily will you marry me, but a proposal of moving with intention and purpose and planning for the future. Always have a place in my heart for you. This person's not tricking. They're not playing. You may have had this thought that this person, you know, was playing games, but they're not. Unbeknownst to you, they've been getting their ish together and sorting themselves out. So look, with the Two of Cups, you can have your effing union, your reunion, because this person genuinely loves you. This person's got your back. They know you got their back. They've got your back. They want to build a life with you. I mean, how effing beautiful was that? I'm sorry, I feel very kind of like animated in this reading. And I've been wanting to do this reading sooner, but there's always been something where I've not been feeling very well, or something to do with my technology on my phone or whatever. It's just, there's always been a rhyme and reason as to why I've not been able to put this reading out yet. And I feel I was meant to put this reading out now for you today. Okay? With the Strength card, Leo energy, look! There was an effing reason. There was an effing reason. There's always a rhyme and a reason. Look at that. I'm getting emotional because you're gonna be okay. It's gonna be alright. You got this. Don't believe everything that you're seeing right now in your 3D reality. Move through with a sense of trust and faith. Look, with that Queen of Cups, be in your heart space. Know that everything will work out. 6 of Cups, there is someone who's coming back around. But if you've been wanting to move or relocate, you're going to be able to do that soon. Or if you've been wanting to find out some sort of truth to be exposed in regards to someone that you're dealing with on a regular basis, that's going to be found out soon, okay? Their real, true character, okay? As I effing say that with the 7 of Swords, trickster energy, I mean, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Look. You're going to create distance away from this person, these people, because you smell a rat and you see it here with the High Priestess and you know it. You're going to be told what you're needing to be told, and then you're going to be like, right, I need to move in silence and get the F away from these people as soon as effing possible. And that's what you're going to get help with. And that's what you're going to do. Beautiful. We have the Emperor and the 7 of Swords with the 5 of Cups. There could have been a very strong masculine energy involved, okay, with something that made you very upset. Somebody wasn't transparent about their feelings, or they weren't transparent about their intentions, or they weren't transparent about a situation that was going on around them. Maybe they weren't fully aware of it, and so therefore they weren't able to make you fully aware of it because they were dealing with trickery around them that made them feel very sad, and they may have felt used and taken advantage of. And so I'm also picking up on an energy whereby there's someone who's had to change their strategy on coming forward towards you, because there may have been a certain way that they did things before and it wasn't received very well by you, and you may have felt disappointed in some way. There could also be an energy here where this Emperor with the Seven of Swords, the Five of Cups, Eight of Wands, King of Pentacles, there could have been someone that found out in regards to infidelity and cheating, okay? And that could potentially have been where that STI or STD situation came through. So someone may have caught something, okay, or they intentionally knew that they had something and they passed it on to try to mess up with someone's virality here, their fertility. And someone has been grieving because, you know, maybe someone has been that insidious where they've tried to make sure someone can't have children again, or they tried to do something to prevent someone from having any more children. I'm getting that for some reason. But anyway, let's get some more. Yeah, look at that. Death card, Scorpio energy. Something may be found out in this season here, as we're currently in Scorpio season. Yeah, this sounds awful, and it is. But I'm even picking up on that there could have been some sort of karmic energies here that wanted either you or your love interest or the both of you to be not here anymore, to be unalived, okay? Trigger warning. Because you're an earth angel, or you're chosen, okay? Or you're here to move through with a sense of purpose and intention, and you have a bigger mission here. And people didn't want to accept that, so they did whatever they could, because they couldn't stand the feelings it was being brought up in them, the jealousy, the envy, the green-eyed monster about you doing better or being more healed or whatever. Why them type of thing, you know? But you did the healing work here with the Four of Swords and they haven't. What else here? Gosh, this is intense. What else is going on here with this King of Wands? Magician. After a long time of waiting, something's finally manifesting. You've been putting in the work here with the Eight of Pentacles. You're getting an offer. Okay, there's someone who wants to work on a connection with you. He's very serious about this. They don't want to be just your friend or work with you. They want to be, I'm hearing, your lover, okay? Yeah, with the Ten of Pentacles, this person wants to set up a home with you. They want to create a home with you. This person knows you've been through a lot and so have they, but that's coming to an end, okay? 10-10. A new beginning is upon you guys. It really is. One more for that King of Wands. King of Pentacles, yeah. This person is going to be putting their money where their mouth is. They're not just going to be saying a load of nice things. This person is actually going to be following through here with judgment, okay? They want to lock this down. They want to take you off the market, okay? This person has a lot of passion for you and they're on their way, but they're going to be showing to you the sense of their practical moves rather than just coming in with passion. But they're going to come through with a sense of love as well. Yeah, to you, Leo, as I break up the deck with the Sun card. I'm hearing you're my sunshine, so this person views you as their sunshine. I'm hearing you make me happy when skies are grey. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you, so please don't take my sunshine away. So you've been away from this person for a while and they felt very sad. But with the Ace of Wands, they want you more than anything, okay? And they've been doing a lot here to hold back all this passion, this desire, this, you know, kind of desire for you. Oh my gosh, with the Devil, Capricorn energy and the Hangman, this person is not necessarily obsessed, but they are thinking about you all the time. Their thoughts and feelings in regards of wanting this sense of intimacy with you is just building and building, and they're trying to channel that right now so that you know that when they do come forward, they're coming from a more serious place, because they are serious about you here with the Sun. But with the Devil, like, they have a lot of racy thoughts about you, okay? Just putting it out there. But also with me seeing the Ace of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, okay, and the Devil and the Sun, there was definitely something being done here. So someone wouldn't have children or any more children, okay? Like some sort of work, like spell work or something was done, okay? The Tower, yeah, it's shocking, but that is something that is resonating here. Or someone was to catch an STI or an STD, okay? And so they would feel like they wouldn't be worthy of going towards the person that they love or having of this connection, because there's a sense of having to open up and be like, well, you know, not necessarily through any fault of my own, because however this goes, right? Everyone's scenario is different. There could have been the sense of being taken advantage of in some way, in that kind of sensual way, is probably the way I can put it. And that's what's happened as a result of having that, okay? Yeah, as I say, that with the Eight of Wands. So there was definitely something here in regards to SA, okay? Or more. And I feel like you'll know what I mean. But look, with the Lovers, Gemini energy, there was definitely something in regards to that wasn't good here. Someone's had to put up a fight here, or they've been kind of like, look, not being funny, I don't want to be starting off a connection just for the sensual nature of it. I want love with the Ace of Cups, because I've been through too much already. And if someone was to come forward towards you and they have all of this but not very much of this, you know, you would be putting those walls up. They may kind of have some sort of feeling as to why you're doing that, but I feel like you've got the sense of like, I really need to kind of put the pressure on to protect myself. Yeah, with that Knight of Wands. Against kind of people just coming in and thinking that they can have a good time or do this or that with me, and not, you know, I'm hearing look after me or look after my heart. Yeah, with the Hermit, because you've learnt through so much. You've gone through so much, gone through a spiritual awakening or multiple. The Dark Night, the Soul. Yeah. I'm getting something to do with 777. 7 years in the making. Maybe the last 3 years have been very, very difficult for you here, with that Queen of Wands showing through again. But I'm hearing slow and steady wins the race. You've been incredibly patient. And, you know, kind of counting on divine timing, and you don't really want to hear that. But change is coming in for you. Wish fulfillments are coming in. Multiple manifestations are coming in for you. And things are going to work out, okay? Even when it doesn't seem like it. So just protect your blessings or whatever is coming in for you. And don't kind of shout it out from the rooftops what you're getting. Because there will be certain people who will want to be stealing that from you. I'm hearing thief in the night, okay? So protect yourself. Yeah, look, you'll be able to get away here with the Six of Swords. You're going to be divinely guided and protected away from this toxic negative energy that's been trying to hold you back here, because maybe even for that sense of codependency, entanglement in some way. But look, with that King of Wands, you're able to get away from it. Capricorn could be significant. Two of Cups. Yeah, someone's on the way to you after leaving a very toxic situation. A karmic energy, karmic partner, karmic ex. Look, Four of Pentacles to clarify. The Four of Pentacles in between the Devil here. So someone was definitely doing off something that they shouldn't have been doing to keep someone held back, bound. Yeah, spiritually here with the High Priestess. So this could be someone who went to a practitioner, or they tried to dabble in some sort of dark magic, black magic here. And it didn't work. Yeah, with the King of Wands, somebody did this to a King of Wands, whether that's you or someone else. Air sign energy, Hangman, but justice is coming in. It was to keep someone stuck, to keep someone legally or financially bound in something, but something is being brought to light here with the Sun, and they're able to escape. I'm hearing they've got an ally, and when they've got this sense of this ally and certain news coming in, they're getting out of something very quickly. I'm hearing with the Empress, okay? So somebody is going towards their Empress. I'm hearing ride off into the sunset with me. I know that sounds really kind of cheesy, but I've got that, guys. Why is the Knight of Wands here? The Lovers. You do have people that are very interested in you at this time. You have to make a decision. I feel like you're deciding to go after your true happiness here, which is this very strong love connection that you share with this person, the spiritual connection, divine connection with the Queen of Wands. We just saw the King and the Queen, again, divine counterpart energy. You're moving forward together in this and making plans for the future. Whatever that has been trying to hold you back, they're not going to be able to hold you back anymore. Look at that with justice coming through with the King of Swords. Karmic debt has been paid off, okay? Because you've done work on yourself, and so has your person. Someone is getting separated, okay? They're choosing to leave after a period of time of feeling stuck and bound and heavy. Yeah, they've been very sad here. Someone's been very upset. But the Sun will come through again for you today. But with the Emperor and the Sun wanting to show reversal, someone has missed you terribly, and they want a new beginning with you here with the Fool. Double Aries coming through with the Chariot, Cancer's energy. They're making strides to come forward towards you, but someone didn't want them to come towards you because they knew and recognise that you're their happiness. But the Divine is asking your person to come towards you, especially if you're dealing with a Divine Masculine, and they're on the way. They're on the way. Yeah. King and Queen of Swords coming through as well. We have a true pair here, okay? And others didn't want to accept or see you both as a true pair, and for you to get together and work together. They wanted your lives to be difficult. They wanted you to be in grief and sadness. They didn't want you to be of service or help or move on forward and be excited about life again, or to be financially free and independent. They wanted you to be in fear, but love conquers all. And this person's coming in with the Page of Cups to tell you how much they love you, but also that they're sorry, if that's something that resonates. But you're not going to be single for much longer, okay? Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you forgive your present moments. Let's go, what's going on here? This is a long reading, but obviously you guys have needed it. So much has been wanting to come through for you today. What else is going on here for Leo? Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, and make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Upbringing and spiritual path wanted to show through. So there have been so many energies, you know, around you, your love interest, trying to get you to make sure you didn't come together, but you're freeing yourselves from that, taking control of your life, and you're detaching from the sense of unrequited energy from these other individuals, regardless of whether it's romantic or not. I got told to put that back. If it comes out again, it does. But they also wanted you to be questioning as to whether, you know, does this person really truly love me? You know, is it unrequited between the two of us? And it's absolutely not unrequited between you and your love interest. They very much in love with you. They very much want the same thing as you. They are envisioning their life with you. They are planning for the future with you. It's always been you, okay? They've always had this passion in their heart for you, the same as you have had for them. But that's, you know, part of the spiritual warfare, is to get you to have the sense of fear and doubt and, you know, look, control issues. Having to deal with those as well, and surrender. Surrender to the connection, surrender to, I'm hearing like fate, destiny, surrendering to, you know, the ways of the universe. It's all a learning curve. Wedding, the situation involves marriage. This person wants to marry you, okay? Look, codependency came out. Codependency. So someone may have been previously married, or they thought that they were going to end up marrying this person, but then they realised that it was probably a trauma bond. Okay, a karmic energy. As I say that with the deception card. But other individuals have wanted to get in the way of you and your person coming together, so that they think that if they were to get with you, then whatever past previous hurt that they've dealt with them would happen with you. But that's not the case. That's not true at all. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. You see how these two cards are trying to get in the way of you both to stay optimistic and know that you're already together, or that you would be together? And look, children, you're meant to have children with each other if that's something that resonates. An engagement. Keep an open mind about what happened about your separation, because reconciliation is on the cards for you both. But let's get into the soulmate love messages. I remember the first day we met like it was yesterday. What can we get here, please, for Leos? Thank you. I don't trust easily, but with you, I feel so safe and accepted. Look, we've just had the deception card. And codependency. You both have been through this. You both have tried to be more optimistic. But you both trust of each other. You know. But you don't trust easily with others. And obviously that's very understandable. When I see flowers, I think of you. This person wants you to feel safe with them, to feel secure with them. They want to be of a provider and a protector for you. They want to look after you, nurture you, take care of you. I feel at home with you. Look, with you, I feel safe, I feel accepted, I feel at home with you. With you, I feel safe. With you, I want to move forward with purpose. With you, I want to spend the rest of my life with. Okay? You're the only one who gets me without me saying anything. You make me feel like a kid again. You bring out that sense of inner child out of me. You make me feel safe. I'm in love with you. With you. I'm in love with you. You are my lucky charm. Ever since I met you, I've manifested all sorts of things. Thank you for teaching me what real love is. My greatest wish is to make you smile and feel safe around me, because they feel safe around you and they want you to feel safe around them. You're the only one who gets me without me saying anything, okay? And I remember the first day we met like it was yesterday. I love you. I'm in love with you. I love you. You're both madly in love with each other. And that's why the green-eyed monster, the jealousy, has been wanting to come out, because other people haven't wanted to see of you and this person be together, because they know it's real love. And look, the next card, I know you are a real one. and life is better with you in it. Stuck on you like glue. I'm here to stay. This person's not going anywhere. Okay, guys? Wow, what a reading. This was such a long reading, but obviously you guys needed it, and it's been evidently clear. But anyway, I don't even know what to title this reading because so much came through, but this is the end of your reading. I hope you have enjoyed this as much as I've enjoyed reading for you today, and I hope that there were some messages, a few messages that may have resonated, some messages that resonated, if not the whole reading. If you have enjoyed this reading and you did wish to support myself in the channel, there are donation links now available. So thank you so much to those of you who've already donated. I greatly appreciate you guys. Even if you do not financially donate, a great way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll get back to you guys on those comments. So thank you so much for those. If you haven't already, please click the notification bell so you get an alert as to when I post another video or make an update on the channel. That would mean a lot to me, so thank you. And lastly, if you would like to be a member, I do have a link in the description box down below. So thank you to those of you who are members already. I'm very grateful to you all, so thank you. But anyway, guys, this has been your next 30 days. Timeless general reading for all Leo placements. Sending love and light your way. Many blessings, and please take care. Thank you. Bye, guys.